In this video, I'm going to conduct a review of the Systeme.io software. I will cover all the current features as well as the pricing plans that are currently available at the time of this recording. Hi, I'm Brandon. If you have any questions or you find this video to be beneficial to you in any way, please drop a comment down below. As well as don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that all-important notification bell. You want to be notified every time I upload a new video to this channel. In the interest of full disclosure, I have not been paid to produce this video or to promote the software. I am, however, an avid user of Systeme.io, which will become very evident once I start taking you through the features of the software. I am, however, an affiliate of Systeme.io, and the links contained in the description below may be affiliate links for which I may earn commissions. Those commissions go towards funding this channel and help me keep producing these videos for free. And I would just like to set expectations that this is not a how-to video. I will, however, link to those how-to videos as we move through the various features within Systeme.io. Right, let's get started with Systeme.io. Let's head over to their homepage and we're going to have a look at the tools that are included within the software package. So on the homepage, as you scroll down slightly, there are 6 tools that are included as part of the package. There are sales funnels, there's email marketing, online courses, a website builder, there is an affiliate program management. So once you've created your own sales funnel or your online course, you can actually set up your own affiliate program where others can go and promote your product for them. And Systeme.io will actually manage the sales and the payment of commissions to those affiliates. And there's also the marketing automation part of that, and that consists of the email autoresponder. So let's head over to the pricing for Systeme.io and let's work through the plans that are available. The first one is the free plan, the startup, then there's the webinar, and there's the unlimited. So the free plan, obviously $0 per month, the startup at $27 per month, the webinar $47, and then the unlimited at $97 at the time of recording. So let's quickly have a look at what you get with the free plan. So there's up to 2,000 email addresses that you can have before you need to then start paying for this particular software. You can send out unlimited emails to those 2,000 contacts. You can create 3 sales funnels consisting of 10 sales funnel steps. So typically a sales funnel will consist of at least 3 steps without any upsells, and a lead generation funnel will probably consist of 2 steps. So just between a lead gen as well as a sales funnel, that'll be 5 steps that will be taken care of. And then if you could add another 2 upsells into the process or an order bump, you could then be heading closer to the 10 limit. So for 0 investment, you would get at least a sales funnel and a lead gen funnel set up for free. You can create a single blog and with unlimited number of blog posts that you can create within that. So you can go and create your very own website and start creating your posts there for free. You can set up 1 course within there with unlimited students, and you also have unlimited file storage space. You can set up 1 set of automation rules, and we'll talk about that a little bit later, workflows, tags, as well as you can then create a single email campaign. So as far as sales funnels goes, you can add a single 1-click upsell and a single order bump, and you can also create a single A/B test as well. There are also coupon codes that you can then generate for your sales funnel or for your products that people can then go and use. There is a deadline funnel that's available, as well as integration with Stripe and PayPal as your payment gateways. A new feature that has just been added to Systeme.io is this assistance account. So you can then assign access to those assistants and they can then manage your account on your behalf. You're also able to run your own affiliate program as part of the free package, and you also get the 24/7 email support, which, let me tell you, is fairly responsive. I normally get a response to any of my email queries within 6 hours of me submitting my request, and that is with me residing in Australia, leading the time zone challenge. So you can also create a single custom domain and assign that to either your sales funnel or to your blog site. You are unable to create an evergreen webinar. That is only available in the higher packages. A free migration option is only available in the top tiered plan. However, in saying that, in the description below, I will provide a link to the startup plan at $27 per month that if you sign up using that particular link and you sign up for a year in advance, you'll get the starter package for $19 a month, as well as a free migration plan to the value of almost $2,000. So if by the end of this review you feel that this software will be able to benefit your online business, so be sure to use that link below to obtain the discount as well as get the additional bonus as well. And then the last item on the list here is a one-on-one kickstart coaching, which is also reserved for the top tiered pricing plan. Now that we've covered what's available in each of the plans, let's move over to the actual platform and let's go and have a look at the tools that are available within Systeme.io. So once you are signed in, this is the default page, and it consists of a dashboard that details any new leads and any new sales that you may have made in the past 30 days. There is also an affiliate dashboard, and this is if anyone has used your affiliate link and signed up to Systeme.io, and it'll give you a breakdown of the commissions that you have earned. And then there is a student dashboard, and there are courses that are available within Systeme.io that you can partake of. And the last one is a marketplace whereby you can go and find other affiliates who are promoting their products, and you can then apply to become affiliates for them and start promoting their various products. The next item that we're going to move over to is contacts, and there's two items in there. Contacts will actually just provide you with a list of contacts. The next is the actual tags. These are the tags that you are able to assign to individuals or their email addresses as they progress or move through various phases within your value ladder that you will provide to them. So here you can see I've got 4 or 5 tags that have actually been created, and they then are able to get assigned to individuals or their email addresses. So the first tool that we're going to review is going to be the sales funnels section. Once again, as I said earlier on, this is not a how-to video, but if you're interested in seeing how to actually build a landing page or a sales funnel, go and watch my video on everything you need to know about creating a landing pages. So yeah, I've currently have 3 funnels that I have built. So if you go and select a funnel, you'll see on this particular one, it consists of a squeeze page and an order form, as well as a thank you page. If you wanted to change the order of any of the pages, it is as simple as select and drag and drop, and you could move that page around to wherever you wanted to. So this is the step configuration. This is where you name your particular page within your funnel, as well as you then can create a unique URL for that particular funnel. There are also some automation rules that you can then set up for that particular page, and I'll show you that will exist on my order form in a little while. You can conduct any A/B testing on that particular page. So under the stats, you'll be able to view the stats for this particular page and how it's performing. And sales, you would see the sales, any deadline settings that you may have assigned to this particular funnel. So within Systeme.io, you can set when the funnel will actually expire and what it'll actually redirect to. So it's not a fake expiry date. It is a literal expiry date, and your funnel will come to an end at that stage. And then you'll also get a list of leads that you have acquired through that particular page. If I head back over to the actual order form and I go and have a look at the automation rules here, I can actually go and create rules for this particular page. So upon sale for this particular product, I am then able to set up a rule that an email is actually sent out to the purchaser of that particular product. And then that is the thank you page right at the end. So heading back up to the actual squeeze page, if I take you through to the actual editor of the page, it is just a typical block editor that you would find on a WordPress or ClickFunnels site, DropFunnels, anything along those lines, and is just as customizable as it is with any of those sites. The only difference here is you don't get all the bells and whistles as you would get with something like a ClickFunnels. Your buttons are pretty static. They're not going to be bouncing around and jumping all over, apparently creating user angst and forcing them or wanting them to, or inspiring them to want to click your button more because it's jumping around. So you don't get all of the bells and whistles, but it is an extremely responsive block editor, and it is one of the faster ones that I've actually worked with, in the fact that when you make any changes and you then go and save those particular changes, it is fairly quick to actually apply those changes. There's all the typical elements that you would require to be putting onto a sales or landing page or a blog page for that matter. So we'll exit out of that particular item, and if I just head over to the order form one, and I'm just going to edit that particular page. It would then consist of a typical order form where you can input your details, and then so if I go and select that and show you step 2, you'll then see that once you've actually connected your payment gateway, this will then become active within your order page, and it is as simple as that for taking payment for your particular product or service that you offer to your clients. And that is about as much as what I need to show you as far as a block editor goes. I think you've seen one, you've seen them all. So let's exit out of that page. Let's show you a couple of other things that you're capable of doing within Systeme.io. So here you're able to set up your commission structure for any affiliates that might sign up to promote your product. So you can define what is their commission amount and what is the payout delay as to when they were actually going to get paid after actually making the sale. Under the resources section is where you actually create your own products within the system, and then you assign them to this particular order form. Pricing plans over here, you're able to come and set up whether it's a one-off payment, whether it's a split payment over however many months that you want to take payment, or whether it's a membership site, and then there's a monthly subscription or weekly subscription, whatever you can define that within the price plans. And the last option that is configurable on this particular product is a coupon, and that is where you can obviously assign coupon discounts for X period of time, and you can then apply them to this particular product as well. One other thing that I wanted to show you was if I go and create an additional step, and let's say I'll just call it test for argument's sake, and I can go and choose the type of page that I want to be inserting into my funnel, and whether it be a squeeze page, there's inline forms, pop-up forms, all kinds of different ones that you can insert within there. You can see there's the upsells and the downsells that you can add. I'm just going to select the sales page and select save, and you'll see how quick and responsive Systeme.io is. But the point that I wanted to show you here is that there are a number of templates that are provided to you for each of the pages that you select. So whether you select a thank you page or the sales page or an opt-in page, there will be a number of templates that are available to you. As you scroll through, you have an option to either select or preview that particular template. Previewing, you can just see the full layout of that particular page, and then when you select, it will actually apply it to that page. So what I'll do is I'll select that particular one, and you'll see how fairly quickly that is. If I go and open up the editor again on that particular page, and it builds, and you'll see it contains that exact template on this particular page. So let's head out of that, and I don't need that on my funnel, so I shall remove that. And that, I think, is pretty much all the functionality that is available to you within the sales funnels section. Next, let's move on to the email marketing section. So under emails, you've got the option for newsletters, and this is basically a broadcast email that you can then go and send out to your subscriber base as and when you choose to do so. So selecting a new email is as simple as selecting the entering a subject. It will already populate your information within here, as in your sender name and your sender email address. And if I scroll down, there are two options that are available to you: either a visual editor, where you can then select a template for your particular email that contains imagery and those kind of things, if your emails contain that, or you can then just select a classic editor, and that'll just be basically a text box where you are able to input your details, and as well as your attachments and all your I suppose variables that you want to put in, like the person's first name or an email address or postal address, if those are the information that you've collected from your customers. So I'm not going to create a new email here. If I move down into the campaign sections, here you are able to create campaigns that follow a sequence. If I head into that one, I've got a fair amount of emails that are sitting in there, and they will follow sequentially one after the other. And you can define how many days, minutes are in between each of those particular emails. It'll also give you a little bit of stats as to your open rate, how many clicks have taken place on those particular emails. And as it goes through, those are the number of days or the intervals that take place between each of those emails. And the last one will be statistics, which will then just give you a breakdown of how your email campaigns are performing, and that is the number of emails that you sent out and the percentages and those kind of things. The next tool that we're going to move on to are the blogs or the website builder. So if we head in there, I have a couple in here. I go and select that particular blog or website. So once inside the particular blog, you can then actually define the blog layout. This is basically the template for your particular pages, which will basically define your menu as well as your header and logos and those kind of things, and your footers, all of those kind of stuff. And then your blog content will actually reside within there. So you set up your template first before you go and actually create your content. And if I just head over to a page and I go and select my home page, and that'll then build all of the template portion of that will be pre-populated from my blog layout, and then I will be able to build my content between the header and the footer of this particular page. Next, as far as SEO goes, if you just head over to settings, Systeme.io also takes care of that. You can assign a title to your particular page. This will also become the tab indicator at the top, or the tag heading, as well as you can then input a description and the keywords that you are wishing to rank for. And over here, the only thing for Systeme.io that I've got against it is that by default there's normally a tick in this box which hides it from search engines. So always remember to head over here and come and take that out. The other item here is your header code that you can go and edit. This will apply to this specific page, where you can then apply, in this case I've got a Facebook pixel that is actually sitting in here. But if you apply that header code, whether that be your Google Analytics codes or your, as in this case, a Facebook pixel, you apply it to your blog layout template section, it will then apply to all of your pages within your site. Right, and there's your edit your footer code if you were wishing to insert any code into that section of your pages. And that's pretty much it for the SEO portion. You can obviously also set up pop-ups for your particular pages. I think I might, no pop-ups on this particular page. And yeah, once you can create those, and once again, go and view some of my how-to guides that I've already got set up on YouTube for the creation of a pop-up. Right, let's exit that, and that is pretty much the simplicity of setting up a blog post and editing those pages. So once again, once you've selected your particular template for your blog post, that template will then provide you with a number of pages, the typical ones like the home page, about, the contact us page, and then there are also various category pages that are included as part of the template as well. Categories, there are normally 3 or 4 categories that are included as part of that template as well, and you can go and rename those and customize them based upon your particular blog site. As far as posts go, there are also, I think, what are there? There's 7 blog posts that are included as part of those. You can see I haven't used any of them as of yet, and they're then allocated to the specific categories. If you want to see how to create a blog site, please go and watch my video on how to create a blog website on YouTube. I'll have a link to that above. Next, what we're going to move on to is automations. The first item that we'll go and select under automation are the rules. And generally, I've set up these automations within my actual funnels or on my pages themselves. And that is where I create them. I wouldn't typically head over here and create those particular rules. But some of the rules that have been created, so when someone is subscribed to a funnel step, I can either send them an email. In some cases, I've tagged those particular individuals with a specific tag, so I know where they are in my particular value ladder. It is also as simple as adding a particular rule, where you can then come and select what your trigger is going to be. And in this particular case, you can select so that when someone is tagged with a specific tag. So if I go back and I go and select, say, my 101 niches, and then I can select what particular action needs to take place when that person gets tagged with that tag. So there I either subscribe them to an email campaign, which I've already then created. So if I select that, which I will do over here, you can then go and select which campaign it is that you would like to allocate or assign them to. If I wanted to then go and select anything else, let's go and see. You can unsubscribe them from a campaign. You could then actually send them an email address. You can enroll them in a specific course, or you could send a webhook. So those are kind of the actions that you can perform when a task or a trigger has been activated. So if we select that one, you could then also head through whether they're registered for a webinar, whether they've enrolled for a course. There are a number of triggers that can activate, and each of those will then have their separate list of actions that are available. to them. So that's what happens under rules, and that can also be accessed from within your funnel pages or specific actions that are taking place on some of your blog sites as well. So from automations, we can go head over to workflows, and this kind of content that you're going to see here is normally reserved for high-end email automation platforms. So even that this has been included as part of the free package says quite a lot about the functionality that is available to you within Systeme.io. So if I head over to, say, this particular workflow that I've created, I've got 2 tags that are added. I can then have a decision point. Was the person tagged with my 101 niches tag? If so, yes, it waits 6 hours, then it can go and perform a certain action. Yes, no, move along, and I can send them various emails along the way depending upon the time delay and what action those particular individuals have taken based upon those emails that have actually been sent through to them. So you can go create simple workflows or as complicated as what you want. It's neither here nor there, but the functionality is actually available to you within Systeme.io. And that is it for the workflow or the automation section within Systeme.io. The next section that we can go and have a look at here are the product and sales. Under physical products is where you actually go create the products that you're going to be selling as part of your sales funnels. You'll need to create them within here so that you can then attach them to your order form. From there, we can head over to coupons. I don't have any coupons listed on any of my funnels, but there you go create coupons and then assign them once again to a particular order form on one of your sales funnels. Orders, here it'll give you a list of the orders that have been placed for your various products. The transactions do something similar. Subscriptions, they will cover if you have any membership style subscriptions that you've got subscribers to, they'll be listed under here. Affiliate invoices, this will list all the invoices that have been paid out to your affiliates that have been promoting your products. And then the next one is courses. Once again, I don't have any courses that have been created. If I just go there, it says, oops, not available at this stage. You can then bundle various courses together. And then there's the list of your students and finally your affiliate program that you can then go and configure and set up as you need. And with that, that is the end of the product and sales features. Next, what we're going to move over to is the actual settings section. So once logged into the settings section, there's a couple of the settings that you can then configure are the payment gateways where you're able to connect up to either or both of Stripe and PayPal. And that is fairly straightforward. Just make sure you've got accounts in either of those and then go link them up to those particular email addresses to which you've created those accounts. And the next thing that I just want to show you here is that there's the workspace members section where you can go and assign access to assistants, VAs that are able to access your accounts and perform tasks on your behalf. And that is pretty much it under the settings section. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show you under the settings section as far as the functionality that is available to you within Systeme.io. So by way of conclusion, let's head back to the pricing structure and what you pay for all of these particular services. So by comparison, if you were going to go out into the market and find a specific funnel builder piece of software for you, you're looking at no less than $49 per month. If you're looking for an autoresponder, even with one of those on the cheaper side of the market with about 5,000 subscribers on it, you're also looking around about the $29 per month mark at that point in time. And even that autoresponder doesn't have any of the workflow components associated with it that I've displayed as one of the features within Systeme.io. If you're looking to host a course somewhere, well, that's going to cost you in the region of about $149 per month. And then moving on to your website, you're going to need to go find hosting. You're going to need to select theme for that particular website, as well as plugins, SSL certificates, and then is it shared hosting? You're going to then need to see whether you are able to increase the performance of that particular site as well. And those costs can climb depending on the themes and the plugins that you're going to allocate to your particular WordPress website. And the last one was the actual automation side of it. If you're going to look at an autoresponder that actually has the workflow components in it, and once again, if you're just looking at 5,000 subscribers that you have on your list, you're looking at $110 per month for access to that kind of software. Now, granted, each of those, when I talk about those, they will have additional bells and whistles that you can go and apply to either your funnel page or to your workflow. But basically, the functionality within Systeme.io is sufficient for you to get started on your online business and get you up and running at $0 per month if you start off on the free plan. Don't forget, in the description below, I will have the link for the $27 startup plan where you can get free migration through to Systeme.io. And that is it for today's video. And once again, if you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and also don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for my channel. And if you'd like to find out more about starting your own affiliate marketing business or online business, be sure to have a look at some of the links in the description below, where I've got 2 courses available. One is for actually quitting your 9-to-5 job, and the second is how to improve your online presence so that you convert more customers into sales. Thank you for watching, and till the next time, have a great day. Ciao.